How do? Got something cool to show you today. I said we'd document cool things when they came in, and a week later something cool came in. So I thought I'd give you a shout. Oddly, I had the Epiphone version of this when I was a kid in my first proper band. And it's how I discovered strap locks, but it's a story for another time. But let's have butchers at this. Right, place your bets. What do you reckon it is? It's all pink and fluffy. It's definitely not a Les Paul. Bet you didn't have Gibson M3 as the guess. Well, you might have, because you probably read the thumbnail thing, didn't you? So you know it's a Gibson M3. So the reveal was kind of pointless, wasn't it? Oh well. But just drink in the ugly. But I kind of want it. Like, these came as stock. This isn't aftermarket. Like, they put that slice of ugliness came on them. It could do with a few things, but it's just going to get a general setup. Ideally, it could have a refret, but the guy just picked it up from an auction, so he doesn't know whether he likes it enough yet to spend proper money on it, but we're going to get it playing nice, and then he can go from there. Bunch of really cool checking in it. Some quite heavy damage to the back of the bridge. At the back of the bridge, I'd say. Yeah, it's a cool guitar. I mean, like, it's got a face only a mother could love, but it's a cool guitar. Load of cool checking there. The back of the neck's not really got any checking on it, and then some more up at the headstock. But I'm not going to do how to do a setup, because there's enough of them on YouTube. I'm just going to stick it in time lapse. We'll run through the setup, and then we'll come back and we'll just have a little recap, talk about switching options and all that sort of jazz. Right, we're done. Hopefully I worked out how you put music in the time lapse and you got to listen to the King Rooks' new stuff. If I didn't, it was probably really fucking dull. But anyways, finished up, noticed a few things about it that probably could do with being fixed, but the guy doesn't want to spend the money just yet, so it kind of is what it is. I don't know whether this is the original bridge. The reissues came with Floyd Roses. The originals, and this is supposed to be a 90s one, came with a Gibson, or Charlemagne Gibson stamped Floyd. Charlotte Floyd in it. This says Floyd, so I don't know if it's been swapped out, but the adjustment doodads or the string locks on the back definitely been swapped out, and they have had a rough life. Each one of these is a different size, and the G strings definitely been done up with a pair of pliers. So they've seen better days. It fits the route nicely, so it might be the original one. Who knows? Probably a bit more research than 30 seconds of Googling. That definitely needs looking at. It's a bright guitar. Well, the bridge pickup's bright, even like dropping the treble side, and the standard Gibson stuff, the neck pickup's quite dark. But I don't want to adjust too much on this side because one, the screws are worn out, and two, I can see through into the windings. The pickup tape's worn because it's a really tight fit into that guard, and I think just being up and down over the years has just worn a hole through it. So I don't really want to be messing with it, pulling it apart, and then the guys into having it rewound and all that sort of stuff. So we'll kind of just leave it alone. Future him can worry about it, and then we can have it rewound if he wants it. All kinds of stuff like that. Other than that, and it needs a refret. It's a good guitar. It's still cool. I still really like it. Switching options, because they're a little bit weird. And then we're done. This little doodad is single coil humbucker. In single coil mode, it is bridge, bassist, the standard, single coil 5-way type stuff. This is super bright. Even winding this side down, and like rolling the tone off, this side is super bright. When you stick it into humbucker mode, it's bridge humbucker, both. So generally like the third position, but in the second position. Middle is then just a neck. Fourth is neck with, they call it like a tone control or something like that, enhanced tone. It's basically just running a cap through it and it makes it sound even darker. And that's just a kill switch. And that's it. Job done. Cool guitar. Hope you enjoy a little spotlight series. And if I get anything else cool, we'll chat about that as well. Ta.